Another episode of the Entrepreneur Kickback Certification and License Series. This is the series where the research I do to help us find additional certificates or certifications or licensing that we can upskill to help our careers, change our careers, or improve our businesses or start businesses. Whatever it does to help. It's always important to upskill. And usually my target is something that's a little more attainable. It may take some work, it may take some training, and it's not going to cost you too much money. So, today's episode, as I was doing my research here, which this is a topic I kind of know about a little bit because I had a guest on the podcast, on the pod, Mr. Caldwell, and he goes into a little bit more detail. But as I was doing research on the certifications, I bumped into this. And I remember speaking to him about this, but I wanted to show this to the family. I like showing it to you. I want to bring it to you, and then all you got to do is go through the process, do your own due diligence. But I want to show you what's available at least. Now, here, right now, I'm on the FAA.gov. Now, if it's .gov, you know it's official, okay? It's official. It's the real deal. Now, if you don't know who the FAA is, that's the Federal Aviation Administration. In a sense, these are the people who control aircrafts in the sky, okay? All the regulations from there, just to be brief. But the actual certification that I wanted to bring to you is certified remote pilots, including commercial operators. In short, these are drone pilots. These are unmanned aircrafts. Now, until I did this episode, this was a couple years ago, but until then, I didn't know you needed a certification to operate a drone, but apparently you do. What are some things you can do as a drone pilot? Just to name a few, you can photograph and record residential real estate and commercial real estate. There are attack drones. Not that I'm condoning any violence or anything, but you could be a soldier while operating a drone. There's also construction. If you're building a skyscraper, they send drones up now to make sure everything is okay or whatever they need to be done. Just to name a few things. And it's something that's not going away. It's only going to get bigger. Okay. Okay. If you have a small drone less than 55 pounds, you can fly for work or business by following the Part 107 guidelines. Okay. And then it looks like they got some of the steps. Step 1, learn the rules. And let's see, I guess this is all the Part 107 rules here. Okay. It's a lot of links here. They got step 2, become a FAA certified drone pilot by passing the Unmanned Aircraft General, UAG for short. Okay, and this is the test. Here's some of the requirements for you to take the test. Okay, look at this. Look at this here. At the age requirement, at least 16 years old. So you mean to tell me a kid in high school can get their driver's license and their drone pilot certification at the same time? That's a good one right there. That's a good one right there. Okay. And they telling you the process of how to take the test. See, it's a lot of steps. This one is not as cut and dry as the last few I shown. Okay, then you got to register your drone with the FAA. Okay, I did know this. I learned this from the episode with Mr. Ty Caldwell. Mr. Caldwell, his company, he not only he registered his drones, but he also teaches people how to get registered, and he teaches you how to repair the drones too. I'll leave a link to that episode so you guys can type in. It's an audio episode, but it's a good episode. Okay. One thing I'm not seeing is the price. I don't see a price here. But I don't see a price. But I figure we may find it through all these links. And I'm a phone call guy. I'll pick up the phone and I'll call and I'll ask questions. But some other things you may want to look at with this site looks like they got aircraft, air traffic control at airports, data research. I see even space here. So we're not gonna go over any of the O's for this video. I just want to share this one here for you guys. Again, I'm gonna leave that link to that podcast talking about the drone business, and I'm gonna have more for you guys coming up real soon. Got a lot more coming up for you guys for the Patent House. We believe in learning, building, and playing together. And right now, we're learning. But share with a friend or family member, subscribe. And if you're a drone pilot, hey, give us some feedback in the comments. We'd love to hear it. Tell us the process on what you have to go through. How much is it? Does it vary state to state? I imagine it wouldn't since it's the federal government, but that's just my speculation. But hey, I do appreciate you guys for tuning in. Peace.